Today, we are going to describe the 4 domains of CliftonStrengths.
While reviewing your top 5 report, you probably noticed that strengths have different colors. These colors signify the strengths domain. Each of the 34 different themes are separated into one of 4 different domains or categories: executing, strategic thinking, relationship building, and influencing. These domains reflect how people contribute to groups or teams and how people work together to accomplish goals. They may appear to be general, especially when compared with the specific CliftonStrengths themes, but they can be useful for thinking about how our talents can be viewed by others. Additionally, they help people see their contributions to groups or teams, how they work with others, and how they get work done. Executing, the get things done domain. Every team has goals to achieve, work to accomplish, and tasks to complete. This is where executing themes shine because they make things happen. When your team needs to get things done, try to lean on individuals who are confident in their executing themes. They can take an idea and make it a reality, and they'll work tirelessly to accomplish the goal. Influencing, the broadcast the message domain. Teams need to communicate, both inside and outside the group. No matter your goals, effective communication is essential to achieving them. When you need to get the message across, turn to people with strong influencing themes because they take charge, speak up, and make sure others are heard. When your team needs to sell its ideas and persuade others, look to people with influencing themes. In a team setting, they can help your team reach a much broader audience and convince others to aid in accomplishing your goals. Strategic thinking, the mapping the course domain. Every team needs people who keep everyone focused on what could be. People with strengths in this domain devote their time and talents to understand what is necessary to routinely put their team in the position to succeed. Strategic thinking themes help the team absorb and analyze information that informs better decisions. When your team needs to become more creative and innovative, look to people with strategic thinking themes. They can stretch the team thinking for the future and inspire new ideas. Relationship building, the social glue domain. A team is more than a group of individuals. A team's power comes from each person being empowered to use their distinctive talents and appreciate others. Enter people with relationship building themes, which bring together and make the team greater than the sum of its parts. When your team needs to become stronger and more cohesive, look to people with relationship building themes. They can unite the group and galvanize them to achieve shared success. They are the bond that holds great teams together.
As we mentioned, the 4 domains help you understand how you show up in different spaces, like in class, group projects, or student organizations, and the natural ways you lead and contribute. That said, just because you may not have a theme in a specific domain doesn't mean you're incapable of succeeding in that way. Instead, you may rely on one or more themes to accomplish those tasks instead. For example, if you have strong relationship building themes, you might rely on a study group to help keep you focused on a project. If you have strong strategic thinking themes, you might influence others by providing information that supports your plans. In any case, trying to lean into the natural way you think, feel, or behave will help make tasks easier to complete. Think about a goal you have. This might be a class project you're working on, an idea you've had for a while, or even a goal you've had for a long time. Whatever it might be, write it down, and then list out different parts of meeting the goal. If you're thinking about a class project, you might include researching the topic, writing out the report, or planning your presentation. Once you have your list, go item by item and think of 1 or 2 of your themes that might help you achieve that goal. For example, since I have Achiever as one of my top 5, I might use it to create a topic list related to my project, so I ensure I have all the information I need for my presentation. With competition, I might find a classmate I trust to provide me with feedback and compare my presentation with. If it's a group project, I might use my command to organize my study sessions with the group. When you're thinking about how to use your themes and pursuing your goals, here are a couple questions to consider. How might each of my themes show in my approach to this goal? When I've completed similar tasks in the past, what approaches worked? What themes did I use in accomplishing those goals?
Over the course of the next week, try to find opportunities to use your themes. Whether it's in a class, with your friends, or while you're studying, take note of what theme or themes show up and how you're using them. Just like with the writing exercise, you might not realize how often you use your themes, so taking note of them can help you better understand how to invest in them further.